Yeah, so I have to be going. I have to be doing this oftenly because this is what is available to me until Almighty God gives me what that I need. So hi, how are you doing? I have to be working in Kampala filming. It's very tough, very hard, but I love doing hard things. Yes, I just gotten to know that I love to do hard things and filming from Kampala, Uganda. So how are you doing? Hi, how is your life? How is life treating you? Of course, that's a very big question to ask somebody. Because yes, I need to know how life is treating you. How is really, okay. Yes, how is your life? How is everything? I'm sorry, I'm filming from the public. Sometimes I don't want to involve people, but this is a public space. This is a public space. Cameras are everywhere. And I see cameras on the road, right? So if the cameras are on the road, I think I'm also allowed to film, right? Because it's public space. I'm not in anybody's private property. So that's why I film now. I used to film without involving people, but I felt like that's a disservice. Yes, so hi, how are you doing? This video is called How You Are Doing. It's a question that you have to answer to me. This is a vlog. I try to learn these things. The whites do them. And if the whites can do them, I'm black, I can do them too, even if I'm coming from Africa. And I hear that those people, the whites, they do this and they get money from YouTube. I used to have those expectations, but they were causing harm to me. So now this is totally, purely passion. I don't have expectations of making money from YouTube because my expectations were high and I had to lower my expectations. So now I film purely for passion. And then to be seen, I love to be seen, by the way. And then to ask you how you are doing, who is watching this video. And then to film my life. And then to show that I can do something, even if the world, even if life somehow tries to make me feel like maybe I cannot do something, but that's not true. I can do something. And I will begin by filming, asking you how you are doing. I'm gonna be walking a long distance, a really long distance. And yes, I walk this distance every day. That's why I was like, I need to be filming because if I film, at least it gives me some purpose. At least it gives me, I feel like I'm happy in my life. And I'm looking for happiness. Everybody's looking for happiness, right? Yeah. Everybody's looking for happiness. And I'm also looking for happiness. Yes, they believe money brings happiness. And the way people say like happiness, you have to have money to get happiness. Yes, I believe it too. Money brings happiness. But then to me, filming also brings happiness to me. Filming in the city where I feel afraid. Filming in the city where I feel like I'm intimidated by these people. Because I see them in cars, I see them having these tall buildings, being up there. Then me, I'm down here in my life. That's why I do it. It gives me happiness. Every time I go back to my bed, okay, I'm saying like a bed as if I have a bed. Every time I go back to lay down, because I sleep on a mat. Yes, I didn't even tell you, oh my God. You see, like when you delay to do something, you forget how you do it. So I had to tell you the date of today. This video, I don't want you to think like this video is, today is, let me check with the date to be accurate. Today is 19th March. Wednesday 2025. So today is a Wednesday, 19th March 2025. So that's how I begin my videos most of the times. And I was telling you, this gives me happiness somehow. And I was going to substitute it for money because I love money. I do this, I had expectations of money, but now it's purely passion. I have to be doing this because I love it. And because I'm a youth, my legs can still walk me miles. I can still walk miles and miles and miles. And then front these people, because we are all human beings. These are all human beings like me. Even if I feel like I'm afraid sometimes for them to see me feel me. But then I have to know at the end of the day, these are all human beings like me. Why should I be afraid of them? I'm not afraid of them. It's not like I was afraid of them. It's like that feeling was in me that I was afraid of myself. I should not be afraid of myself. I should not be afraid of my ideas. These are all my ideas. I want to execute my ideas, and the way to execute these ideas have to be filming from the city. And I have to do it. Yes, my videos are totally freestyle. I don't know even what, sometimes I don't know what I'm gonna be speaking about. Yes, that's it. I just don't know. I don't have a script. Like these people who do hypnosis. Have you heard of those people who do hypnosis and they tell you you have to have a script and all that? Mine is without a script. I just be moving around, but sometimes I be making noise, and because I want my volume to be audible, but sometimes I don't want to be making noise. Today I'm not passing by the main city because I passed by there. I'm passing, oh okay. I know where that route leads me, and I don't want to go that side. Like I filmed from almost everywhere, like from almost everywhere, and I need to, I don't know, I just need to be brave. I just need to represent my ancestors. I just need to represent those people who came before me, to go and be bold, to try to be try to have self-confidence. Oh my God, what am I gonna speak about today? Sometimes I just don't know what I'm gonna be speaking about. I need a video up there, but sometimes I don't know what I'm gonna be speaking about. And sometimes I need to, I need to ask God, because I believe in God. I believe in Almighty God, Almighty Allah. Almighty Allah. Let me begin by life. I'm thanking Almighty God for my life. I'm thanking Almighty God for my parents' life and everybody in the family. I'm thanking Almighty God for Chris. Thank Almighty God for you who is gonna watch this video, who is watching this video already. I thank God for my subscribers. Those people who subscribe to me, I thank God for them. Yes, and now I'm requesting Almighty God to guide me in what I'm gonna be talking about. Yeah? I'm asking Almighty God to guide me in what I'm gonna be speaking. Oh my God, English. English is a hard language for me. What's the language I should be speaking? So where should I film from? I'm very late. I need to be using a shortcut. I think I'm gonna go that side. Yes. There's a side I'm gonna be using. In the city, what I've learned from the city, you have to focus. Everybody's gonna be staring at you, but you have to focus. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Just focus on what you are doing. And that's what I'm doing. To focus on myself. Yes, Kampala is rich. People are rich in Kampala. Yes. Because I see these buildings. You mean these buildings are just buildings? There are people in those buildings. There are people in those buildings, the buildings I see. And sometimes I also admire. Like those times when I wanted to have a job. I used to come to these buildings and I admire to work from them. Like, there's a building I'm looking at, it's a tall building, Stanbic Bank. I used to admire to go into these buildings, but in Uganda things don't work like that. If I'm wrong, correct me. But in Uganda, all I know it's about connections. Oh my God, I don't want even to be speaking about Uganda. I come from Uganda, but sometimes I don't want to speak about Uganda. Do you know why? I was checking. These people from Uganda don't even watch my videos. The people who watch my videos are from United States, from Italy, and Uganda, they don't watch my videos. And yet I'm always here speaking about Uganda, 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 Uganda. I should stop speaking about Uganda. If they don't want, if Ugandan people don't watch my videos, it's okay. I'll not even involve those Ugandan people in my things. I was even telling you, I used to admire, when I wanted a job, I used to admire working in these buildings, because of course they are tall buildings. You look and you admire. You think those people who are in those buildings have a life. But in reality, I could not be in those buildings somehow because I don't have connections. These things are for some people, right? They make you seem like they are for some people. Uganda has to belong to some people. If you're not among those people, you're not in them. And that's why I decided, like, let me just return to my passion. Let me just return to my passion and be like, my passion will give me life. Let them retain their positions. Let them be in those buildings. But they are good. I love to just look at them sometimes. I even came in this building here and they told me they will chase me away. How could they ever make me feel unsafe? How could they ever make me feel uncomfortable about my life? I don't want to ever go in those buildings again. I'll just be on the streets, filming from the street. These Ugandan people, I just look at them. They are strangers. It's only the border men who give me lifts. So every border man from Uganda who has ever given me a lift, thank you so much. You people, you are the only people I care about in Uganda. The other people, I just look at them as strangers. Yes, they're just strangers. They're just smokers. They're just there, Ugandan people. They think everybody should be under their arms. I will not be under your arms, you Ugandan people. If they don't watch my videos, let them not watch my videos. I create my videos out of creativity. I don't limit myself like I should be making like videos like the other person. No. I will not be afraid about my life. Yes. Let me take this route of passion. At least passion doesn't give me orders. At least my passion doesn't make me feel bad about myself. They only just stare at me and I also just look at them. That's what I will keep doing, just looking at them like the way they look at me. Oh, they give me those creepy eyes, like I'm supposed to be scared. Like I'm supposed to be scared of them or what? Maybe they are very rich. Maybe they have everything. I admire the things they have, the materials. I admire them. But they are not my friends. You have to have connections and all that tribalism. I don't like the tribalism. Anyway, apart from that, I need to know what to talk about. My video should make a difference to somebody's life out there. Sometimes I make it so personal about me because most of the times I'm working alone. Sometimes I make it so personal about me, but I want my videos to change. I want to change the way I make my videos. I want my videos to touch somebody's life out there. Maybe to give somebody a clue. That's what I want. And I'm trying with this English language. English. I don't know why even I speak English. The people in Uganda are telling me I'm supposed to be speaking Luganda. But I try with English. I'll be using English. Yes. Yes. When I was in school, I didn't love English. But when I got mistreated by the people who were speaking the same language with me, Luganda, that's when I decided to fall in love with English. I fell in love with English. Now I love English. I even love my woman to come from England. That's what I love. My woman to come from England. But I'm not limited. I just told you I just fell in love with English. Because those people seem very smart. They seem they are smart people. Everything is written in English. Everything. Written in English. So that's why I also want to be part of the English community. Okay. These videos are not very easy to make. But nobody told me to come and make my videos. I just got inspired. Yeah, I got inspired by Marwa. That guy, that Kenyan guy. If you ever know that Kenyan guy called Marwa. Inspired me to make vlogs. Then I'm also inspired by artists to make music. I'm still just there with my inspirations. Me and my inspirations just working. Why did I even take this route? It doesn't make sense to me. I feel like I don't want to walk where I see army. Not in bad faith, but I don't want drama. You know, like these people, they know like they can come and intimidate you and you don't do anything. These people in Uganda. That's why I don't want to be on the wrong side of this. I think I had to use the other route. But today I used this route. I don't know. I need to use the other route. But I don't know. There's army here. There's army. I wanted to use the other route, but there's army there. I don't want drama. Those guys can do anything to you and you don't do anything. And this is Africa. Where will you go and report? So let me just take this long route and go. But Uganda is small, for real. Kampala. Because I've walked, not traveled, but walked using my feet, my legs to travel. Oh, how people are rich in Kampala. I also admire to be rich. I admire. My brain is rich. My mind is rich. My heart is rich. But sometimes I admire the materials. I admire the positions those people have, the rich people. Because me, I came from the village. So when I come to Kampala, Kampala is a city. When I come here, these people are very rich. I admire. Okay, but this is my real life now. Just now, I want to be more real, for real. Apart, away from the camera, I want the camera to be just a wall. No, an insect on the wall. A camera should just be an insect on the wall. Now this is my real life. I want to say things that I want to happen in my real life. I want to change my real life, like, come on. This is a camera, I'm just using it. Yes, I'm just using this camera just there. But I should reflect something from my real life. That's why I was asking Almighty God to guide me, to give me something to say about my life. Again, it's about my life, oh my God. I wanted it to be about somebody else. Somebody else's life. Because I've talked about myself oftenly. I've talked about myself. In most videos I've talked about myself. But sometimes I want it to be about another person. Now you hear my voice is gonna change. Because my voice has to really change because I'm walking and now I'm on a hill. My voice cannot be the same when I was sloping. When you're on a hill, your voice has to turn. Your voice has to change. My voice is gonna change. I have to be walking. I admire the materials. Is it good to admire materials? Like cars. You see a car and they tell you the price of the car is 100,000 US dollars. And that amount is a huge amount to me. And somebody just used that money to buy a car. Sometimes I ask myself, if I had money, what will I do? The other time I was reading, and they were saying these guys who do farming. These guys who do farming, Like they have a lot of money. They do farming and they have a lot of money. I also admire sometimes. Sometimes I really admire to have a lot of money. I admire to have something that gives me a lot of money. Are you gonna blame me to want money? Are you gonna blame me that I want money so much? Are you gonna blame me? I remember in school I didn't have money. And those kids who were given money in school, they could make me feel very bad about myself. In school we used to eat posho and beans. So if you don't have money, every day you're gonna be eating posho and beans in school. And these kids who are given money by their parents could eat from the canteen. They used to make me feel bad about myself. But now we are all grown. Me, I'm still here trying to figure it out. I think today I took a wrong route. I don't know. It's gonna be a long road. Who cares if it's long? Who cares? Who cares? Even the people that I think care, they disrespect me. I feel like somehow they disrespect me. For example, Christopher. Christopher is my friend, yes. But Christopher told me something and I felt disrespected. Yes, I can just feel when somebody disrespects me. I can feel it. I don't need to be told that, oh, this guy is disrespecting you. I don't need to. So let me tell you this. Because I'm real. And I love to be real more and more. I told Christopher, I've been sick with malaria and I had stomach pain. Yeah? You know what Chris told me? Chris told me like, since he got to know me, this is the second time with malaria. I felt somehow it was a disrespectful thing. Like how can I tell you that I'm sick, I was sick, and you tell me that this is the second time I'm sick? That's how my father used to treat me, Chris. You tell him something and he thinks you are forging around, yet you are real. So is it my responsibility to know like, okay, this year I'm not gonna fall sick? This year I'm not gonna fall sick. I know when somebody disrespects me. Chris, you disrespected me. Even the other time I was telling Christopher, Christopher is my friend, and the reason he became my friend because he showed me that he believes in my dreams and he believes in me. Yes, Chris was believing in me, yes. He bought me the music equipment, yes, well and good. But the other time I told him about distribution and all that. I love sharing ideas with Chris, but I make my own research, Chris. Make my own research. And when I make my own research, I want somebody to believe in my research. And that's the friendship. That's what we call friendship. And whenever I tell Christopher something now, I feel like Christopher is like doubting me. I don't want to feel like that towards my best friend. I don't want to feel like that. And that's why I had to come and say this. If Chris ever gets to see this video, Chris, just know you disrespected me and you doubted me. Yes. I just want you to know that. You disrespected me and you doubted me. I don't like people who disrespect me. Because I'm full, that's why most of the times I'm alone, working alone. Because I love to have peace with my heart. I love to have peace with my heart. These sites have a lot of people. I didn't know. Is this a main route? Oh. Hey.
Don't take those recordings from here.
Oh.
Hey, you go away with your recordings so you can.
Okay. Okay, I think this is a public, I don't know. They don't allow filming from here. KCC. Okay, I think it's KCCA. KCCA, they've just chased me away from there. Ah! I thought this is public. Anyway. Maybe they saw the way I'm dressed. I don't like, I was telling you. You know, I feel very hurt whenever a black person treats me very bad. I thought like it's a white person to treat me very bad. He came even and touched me. Did you hear? I filmed him. Allowed to film such people. He came and told me I don't have to film from here. Why? Why should not? Why? What is it? What's so special from that? Film from there. With council, that's what he told me. He came and touched me and told me, cancel, don't film from here. Because I'm a peaceful person and I can film from anywhere. I just left. But there's nothing special from filming. Okay, at least somebody has seen him. You see how these people treat us? My fellow black person, my fellow Ugandan. I've just already told you the behaviors of Ugandans. Bad behaviors. I feel very happy, by the way, they don't watch my videos. I don't like Ugandans to watch my videos. They have bad behaviors. I don't like people with bad behaviors. And that guy has just proved it, that Ugandans have bad behaviors. You come and just touch me, and you don't give me a reason why I shouldn't film from that. This is a public place. You cancel. How can you tell me what to do? That's the reason why I don't want to have a job. You come and tell me you cancel my video. Do you know where I came from filming that video? Do you know where I came from filming that video? You're so fake, Ugandans. I wish I wasn't even a Ugandan. There's nothing good in Uganda. For real. There's nothing. There's no future in Uganda. Just a fake country. I wish I wasn't born from here. Fake Ugandans. They're bad people, man. They make me feel bad about myself. Yeah? They really make me feel bad about myself. I don't like such people in my life. I know, like, if they can do this to me, who is filming? Because they feel like they are connected to the government. This fake government of Uganda. It makes those people who are not connected to them. Yet government should be a public service. They are fake. They think I'm no longer afraid like I used to be. I used to fear these people, but they no longer make me scared. And that's why they see me being brave. Yes, I'd rather be unemployed, I'd rather be than being with such Ugandans. They are fake people. I've told you already, I wish I wasn't a Ugandan. I wish I wasn't born from Uganda. That's why I don't want even to give birth with a woman from Uganda. I just want this Ugandan thing to stop with me. This Ugandan thing, I just want it to stop with me. You cannot call somebody here. Somebody, did you just see it? I don't know if I captured him. Like, you bully me? So funny. It's very funny that people are still bullying me up to this time. You cancel those videos or you don't film from here. Because for him, he's under orders. They tell him what to do. They just tell him what to do like a dog. And then he comes with his frustration, he starts touching me. Oh, you think because you in the city you scare me? I admire to be rich. I admire to have a fine life. I admire those things, but I don't like people who feel like this world belongs to them only. I don't like such people. The way I dress even freely more than them. I'm a free person more than those people who feel like they belong somewhere. I'm free more than them. They used to make me feel like, even in school, they used to make me feel bad about myself. I don't like Ugandans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Some people make me, I've told you, I got angry. Even my English sometimes, I wish I knew English very well. I could be expressing myself in the way I should be expressing myself, but I need to read more and expand my English. I thought that is a public route, like somebody, it's public. But things of Uganda, they feel like they belong to certain people. Uganda is a fake country. I even regret why I made other videos calling people to come in this fake country with fake people. It's only those border men who give me lifts, those common people. Yes, I love the common people at least. For them, at least they can abuse you, but they are not disrespectful like those so-called people who work in the government. Fake people. They make you feel small. They make you feel like this world belongs to them. I told you today I took a wrong route. But I had to film that guy. I'm gonna get his photo and I post it. And I see what he will do. And I see what he will do, that guy. I didn't even see him because they are fake. Fake people. Because of the way I dress. Because of the way I dress, and you want to make me feel bad. When I was a kid, you could have gotten a score. Yes. You could have gotten a score to scare me, but now I'm a grown man. You cannot scare me now. You cannot scare me anymore. I don't even like to put them in my videos. That's why I told you. Most times I film with my face only, and I don't want to put these Ugandans in my videos because they are fake people. Apart from the border men who give me lifts. Yes, those border men, at least for them, they give me lifts. They show kindness to me. But these other Ugandans, they don't watch my videos, and I don't want them to watch my videos. If you are Ugandan, don't watch my video. I come from Uganda, I was born from Uganda. I'm a citizen of Uganda. But if you are Ugandan, don't watch my video. I don't want even Uganda to be anywhere in my things. I don't want Uganda. I won't even speak. The other guy was telling me I should sing Luganda to represent Uganda. I will not even sing in Luganda anymore. I will sing in English. Or rather, sing in English. Because these are our fellow black people. At least if it was the white people to mistreat me, I would like, okay, these are whites. Okay, these are foreigners or any, not even whites, Chinese. Even Chinese are all everywhere in Uganda. If I get mistreated by a Chinese, I would be like, okay, it's a Chinese. I have nothing to do with a Chinese. If I get mistreated by an Indian, I'll be like, it's an Indian. But then I get mistreated by a black person, a Ugandan. And because I'm a free man, because I'm freeing my mind, and for them they are just used to that normal life. Normal life, like, they are just in the matrix. They make money, yes. I love to make money too. But I love to make my money using my mind. Using my free mind more. I think today I'm gonna be passing this side, Kafu Road. And if these guys also come and they try to mistreat me, I'll just leave them and I pass. Oh, okay. I remember past this side the other time. But it's also scary. I don't like to walk where I feel scared. I love to walk from where I feel. I like to walk from where I feel I'm happy. I like to walk from where I feel like I'm not scared. I'm not gonna be intimidated. Man, I hate Ugandans for real. I'm sorry. Not everybody is like them. Yes. I'm sorry. That guy made me say some bad things. But I'm just sorry. I got angry. Whenever I get angry, I don't think. I just keep speaking. But I'm sorry. But that guy just made me angry. Because I'm always angry. I remember things these people do to me, and I see what they do to other people. And whenever you know, like, somebody has done something to another person and they come to do it to you, you cannot avoid being angry. But not everyone is like that. Not every person from Uganda is like those guys. Not everybody from Uganda is like that. Yes. But I had to make it general to the Ugandans. If they think like watching my videos, if they think I should beg, I should kneel down before them, no. Don't watch my videos. Other people will watch my videos. Other people will watch. But of course, there are some good Ugandans. Those are my heart. I represent those. But I just wanted to make it clear. Because in Uganda they have a tendency of you begging down. You you have to make things that they want. No. My creativity is totally my creativity. That's why even I didn't pass by the other army side. Because I know the army, those guys, they can come and mistreat me and nobody can, and I cannot do anything. That's why I was like, let me just use this route and go straight. Like these people in the forces should be like, whenever you see them, you feel safe. I don't know, that's how it should be like. Those people who work in the forces, those people who work in the police, those people who work in the army. At least that's how I thought it should be like. But in Uganda, whenever you see those people in the police, you get scared. Whenever you see those people in the army, you just get scared. Why is it like that? So I don't want even to walk from those guys. Whenever I see those people, I just walk the other side. Because I see how they treat people and I don't want it to happen to me. And I could get angry. Can you imagine? I was even still quarreling with Christopher. Because I felt like Christopher was disrespecting me. I felt like Christopher was doubting what I was telling him. I was still quarreling with my best friend. Telling him straight up if I feel offended. I felt offended by his text. And that guy made me get angry. Made me get so angry. They are used to this Uganda of intimidating people. They are used to this Uganda of being like, if you know this person works in the government, you have to be scared. Me, I'm totally different from those people because me, I'm a free mind. I am a free mind. You're not going to give me a job. You're not going to do me. I used to beg when I wanted a job. I used to wanted to feel like them those times when I wanted a job. But now, I'm okay without being with a job. I believe in God. Yes, God will give me. Yes, God will give me the best that I believe in it. This is not just a video. This is my faith. This is my life. God will give me the best. You see, I see police that side. I have to cross. I don't like those guys. Okay, I have no issues with them, but I don't love drama. Really? Those guys called me a Rasta. I don't know why. I love Rastas. I respect Rastas. But I'm more than a Rasta. I am a free mind. I love to free my mind more and more. Because I come from Africa. I come from a place where there's colonialism. Oh, you think colonialism just went away? You think it just went away like that? No. Somehow it's still in there in Africa. Somehow it's still in there. And the people in the government, they just took over the colonialists. You get the difference? In the government in Uganda, in Africa, these governments just took over from the colonialists. You get? But they still implement colonial policies, colonial behaviors, and all that. So whenever these people see you, like those people who look like Rastas, they think you're a Rasta. Me, I'm not a Rasta. I'm more than a Rasta. Okay, Rastas are freedom expressors because of the hair and all that. Yes, I love that part, but I'm more than a Rasta. I am a free mind because I want to free my mind. I want freedom. It's not only the whites who should be in freedom because you come from Africa. Even the other guy was telling me that time, I dress like the whites. That's what he was telling me. Did you ever stay with the whites? And I told him, no, I've been in Uganda. But because they see me, I try to free myself. I try to free my mind. And for the Africans, for the black people, you are not allowed. They try to see me. Even these vloggings, I've told you already, it's whites who do them. So when these Ugandans see a black person or a Ugandan like them doing them, they want you to be under them. No. Even if they speak better English than me, They will not intimidate me. Even if they are in better money-making positions, they will not scare me. I am confident. I believe in myself more and more. Like, and I'm now like not begging for them anymore. I will live my life my way, even if I feel like my life is not in the way that I want. But now I'm learning to believe in myself. I'm learning to believe in my ideas. I'm learning to believe that I can do something. Yes, I will walk freedom. I'd rather be working when I know I'm free. I can dress the way I want. I told you already. God, Almighty God, you know I love money. You know I need money, Almighty God. Almighty God, yes. Almighty Allah, you know I need money. You know I love money. But the employment part is not for me. Those people will mistreat me. They will make me a slave. At least if employment from Uganda, I don't want it. Yes, now I have to be speaking things that I'm afraid of speaking. Employment from Uganda, I don't want it. I'd rather be unemployed in Uganda than being employed. Because I know myself and I know how those people will treat me. They will make me a slave because Uganda is still in slavery in colonial days, 2025. Yes, I told you that. And I'm not afraid. I'm not gonna be afraid anymore. No, I used to be afraid a lot. I feel like even my life is like this because I used to be afraid a lot. But now I don't want to be afraid. I don't want to be afraid that I will die. I don't want to be afraid that I will die. I don't want to be afraid of death. I was afraid of unemployment. And I'm now in unemployment. So everything that I was afraid of, the only thing that I'm still afraid of is losing the people that I love. That's the only thing that I'm afraid of in this world now. Losing the people that I love, like my parents. I cannot bury that fear. For real. I've buried most of the fears, like being broke. I've buried that fear. I no longer fear being broke because I've been broke. Being poor. I don't believe anybody who is alive is poor. I just don't believe in that. I think I should use the other road. I don't know. Yes, I know I will get my own people, even if they are not from Uganda. I've just told Ugandans, don't watch my video. If you think watching my videos will do anything to me, don't watch. I'm not a Ugandan who beg Ugandans, no. Yes. You need to set like your boundaries and goals right. It has to come out of respect. It has to come out of respect. And sometimes I was telling you about Christopher. I feel like somehow Christopher now is disrespecting me. Every time I tell him something, the way he replies me is like it's out of disrespect. And I had to say this in a video. If Chrissy ever get to watch these videos, just know like I felt that you are disrespecting me somehow. And it shouldn't be like that. You are my best friend. I told Daniel's Joe, I felt like he was disrespecting me too. I told him too in the other video. Yes. I tell this whenever I feel disrespected. I tell it. So these Ugandans are used to people who kneel down before them. Yes, I can kneel when I want to greet. But when you want to intimidate me, no. It should not work like that. I want to live free. I want to live bold. I want to have control over my life. I want to be free from slavery. I want to be free from colonialism. Now it's not even colonialism. It's our own black people that want us. Our own black people. They just took over the colonialists, I told you already. But they do the same things that colonialists were doing. They all came to me like they want to fight, like they want to do something to me with their big stomachs. They are youth, but they all look like they are very old. Because they don't even know me. That's why I told you Uganda is a fake country. You have to be known by somebody or to be known to live. I love my country, Uganda. I love it for real. But it will not treat me poorly and I just keep quiet because I love my country. No. If I get good things in Uganda, I'll come and tell people that Uganda is a good country because I find this and this is good. But most of the things I find in Uganda are bad things, apart from food. Food, yes, Uganda, yes, has the best food. Uganda has the best food. Like I was telling you, I will not allow, like my family, they will not use that thing that they are my family and they disrespect me. And it's not about even disrespect. They make me feel bad about myself. Like my young brother. I tell my young brother I'm making music like this, he comes and he compares me to other people because he knows that he's my young brother and he will use that to disrespect me. No. So now I'm giving him a distance. I no longer talk with him. Yes. Like my whole family, now I no longer talk with any of them. I just see them. I can live like that. Let me give you a brief history. In secondary, I felt out of place. And I wasn't talking to any of those kids. They are now grown men. I wasn't talking to any of them. I can be alone and I don't talk with anybody. If this is how my life should be, then let it be like that. So at our house, I'm not speaking to anybody. Because I come from that family, yes, but I'm a different person. And I allow myself to be a different person. So I'll not speak with them. Not in bad faith, but boundaries and respect. I don't know why people will think I can film them. Why should I film you? They will even get me to say some bad things. And some people will know about my bad behaviors. Everything feels like it belongs to some people in Uganda, this country. I was born from here. That's the only thing I love from Uganda. The other things, no. No, I will not just say that I love Uganda because of what now? Me? I don't have anything. Everything feels intimidating. Everything feels like you can never be here and you feel like you are at home. Like, like you're being in our country and you feel like this is my home. In Uganda, I don't feel that for real. Yet, I'm supposed to be even happy. But you don't feel that. Like it belongs to some people. And these people are in public office. Like, it's supposed to be like public office. They are working for the public. But it's like the public who works for these people. So funny, Uganda, man. I don't know if Uganda, I'm speaking bad about you, my country, but I've told you already, I will not come here and say bad things are good things. Then I will be evil. I have to call some bad things bad and good things good. That's what I will do. My videos, like Uganda, they don't want my videos. They don't want them. And I will create my videos according to me, the way I feel. I told you that I started this video, I didn't know even what to talk about. But I had to film the video. I have to film it. It's part of my videos. My creativity. My art. And my art, sometimes I have to be in the world. In the nature. Filming. Yes, anyway, I got so angry and I said some bad stuff, but I'm not like that. I'm not a person who says bad stuff. I'm not a person who likes... the good thing, I've not abused anybody. Like, like most people when they get angry, they abuse. Me, I've not abused anybody. Did you hear me? Did you hear me abusing anybody? I didn't abuse anybody. I just tell you, like, I have some limitations with my English language. because I don't express myself in the way I'm supposed to express myself because of English. And that's why I need to be doing this, to learn more. I have to cross this road here and go and go. Yes, it feels good when you have people that really believe in you without conditions. Yes. And if Ugandans don't believe in me, let them be. I'll get other people to believe in me. Yes. I'll get other people. Christopher believed in me. He's not even from Uganda. He's not from Uganda. That thing they put in Africa, where they want to limit us, where they want us to be under their arms, it won't work to me. I've already faced the things that people fear. Unemployment, I'm facing it. It's hurting me so bad, but I'm facing it. What else? I faced all those things. Yeah, I faced all those things. I used to fear being broke, but I've been broke. I've been broke and broke and broke and broke. What now? The only thing remaining is death, and I don't fear it. To me, even if I die, I don't fear. I used to fear it a lot, but I don't want to fear it anymore, because I don't want to live in fear. I don't want to live in fear anymore. I want to live in courage. I want to live in faith. Like faith, boldness, courage, courageous. I want to be a courageous person. And then I want to be a good person to the community. To the community where I come from, those people, we don't relate at all. I'm totally different from them. And it's okay, I'm allowed to be different from those people. I'm a free mind. I want to free my mind. Yes. I want to free my mind from all those limitations. Like in the Matrix. That movie called Matrix. It's a movie, but somehow I relate with it. They're saying some good things to free your mind, free yourself. All those worries that I have, unemployment, I used to worry about it, but then I'm in unemployment. So what is that to worry about? Money, me not having money in my pocket, I'm always without money. And I pray for it to change though. I pray for it to change, but I'm always without money. Yes, it's a fact. Even though I'm not proud of it, but I'm not afraid of it. Hunger, I'm always hungry. Always hungry. Even the other guy was complaining that in my videos, I'm always saying I'm hungry. I'm saying the truth. Because I'm always hungry. You want me to say that I'm hungry? When I'm hungry, you want me to come and tell you that I'm satisfied? Satisfied. I don't know if that's the way they say it even. Anyway, away from all those disturbances, again I'm in the city. I have to be filming from the city. Being stared at, being looked at. But those are all people and their minds. You cannot do something, you cannot do anything. People are allowed to speak. Sorry. People are allowed to say whatever they want. People are allowed to express themselves the way they want. I believe in human rights. Yes. But some human rights can affect you too. But you have nothing to do. Oh my God, did I make sense in any of the things that I said today? Okay, I wish I can touch somebody's life. I wish I can just say something. And I touch somebody's life. I wish. I just wish. Sometimes I hide my camera because I'm hiding it. But I should not be hiding my camera. This is a free space. The cameras are everywhere. But when they see you holding your camera, then that's the issue. But when the cameras are everywhere, it's not an issue. I don't understand how that works. Then most people see me and they pity me, like they say like they will steal my phone. I've told you already, I've prayed so many times this phone to be stolen. I prayed so many times for this phone to be stolen. So many times for the phone to be stolen. But that is not happening. Yes. Anyway, the question still remains how you are doing. I did pretty bad today. I did pretty bad today. Is that even right? I did pretty bad today because that guy messed me up. He told me what to do. I don't like people to tell me what to do. Advise me and you see what I do. Will I do what you tell me or I will not do what you tell me? I'm not a soldier. I'm not in the army. Like they tell you what to do and you just go and do it. Whether it's right, whether it's wrong. I'm a free mind and I love to free my mind more. More and more. Freeing my mind more and more, that's what I love. So when you tell me what to do, just know I will do exactly what you didn't expect. Because I'm allowed. And most people say like, you are crazy. Yes, when you are free, you free yourself, you become crazy. You never want to be crazy. You want to be normal. You want when they are categorizing people who are normal and they put you under normal people, don't put me under normal people. Put me among crazy people. So when they tell you that you're crazy, they think, how are you going to react? How are you going to react? You think they think you're going to react like cry? Come and you start. No, I don't give them the attention. I don't give them the importance they want. And that pains them. So don't just give them any attention. I have to be working from here. Going. But I'm exposed somehow. I love to make these videos when I'm not exposed. But the disadvantage with it, you get exposed. So many people look at you. You don't know, this world has good people and bad people. So the bad thing with this, whenever I film from the city, I get exposed. That's the bad thing with it. I get exposed and somehow exposure is not good. Because it brings a lot of attention and you don't know the good people. And I know the country that I come from. I know these people, man. I wasn't just born yesterday. I know these people. I know the government of this country. I've told you already, this country, how it is. Divided country. I will not speak the bad about the country, but I had to tell it. I have to cross and go. I cannot believe that that guy came and touched me. He has the audacity to come and touch me and tell me what to do. Who are you to tell me what to do? You think I work in the government? I don't work in the government. Like, if I don't do what you're telling me to do, the government will take away my job. No, I'm unemployed. And I told you I don't want to get employment in Uganda. I'd rather be unemployed in Uganda, man, than being employed in Uganda. That's my preference. I have my reasons. Yes, I have my reasons and yes, I'm allowed to feel the way I feel. To feel the way I feel, yes. I am allowed. I didn't just wake up one day and start feeling the way I feel. No, it was a cumulative sense of feeling. Yes, I had to feel bad. I had to feel bad, feel bad, feel bad, feel bad, feel bad. Till I was like, no, I'm not feeling bad again. If these people want to make me feel bad about myself, then it's war. That's why I support war sometimes. I love peace. But sometimes somebody presses you and you feel like, now I want war. But anyway, I'm a spread of love. I believe in love, yes. I believe in love. And I spread love. But I'm a loner in Uganda. I'm just a loner. I walk alone. Everything I do it alone. I cannot come and I tell you that I have friends in Uganda. I have people that I know they are my friends, but we don't talk every day. Now I'm totally living a lone life. My family, we don't talk. I've told you I'm not even talking with them anymore. Just looking at them. Christopher, my friend, is my friend, but I felt disrespected and I felt like Christopher was doubting what I was telling him. That hurt me. So, is my life, am I meant to be alone in this world? Am I meant to be doing everything alone? Nobody's an island, right? Nobody's an island, yes. I believe it. Nobody's an island. But sometimes I'm like an island. Apart from the food and accommodation, I don't know. Maybe it's my mind. Maybe I'm overreacting. I just don't know. I just want to change my life. Sometimes. Yeah. But anyway, sometimes I think I overreact. But I'm allowed. I don't ask permission from anybody. I feel, yes. I feel happy. I feel happy to be even here. Because it was really a long distance. Still uncertain how my life is gonna turn out. Still very uncertain. I don't know like the path I'm going to take. But I have to believe in God. I don't know, not the religious way, no. I don't believe in religions. But I believe in God. And I have to fold my eyes and believe. The good thing when you don't look at people, you don't give them attention. When you look at them, you give them the attention. So they call it retention. I keep my eyes retained till I reach where I have to reach. But I feel very bad whenever I feel mistreated by the people I should be calling my own. I feel very bad. I told you already. Whenever black people mistreat me, I feel very bad. If it's a white person who mistreats me, I feel okay. If it's an Indian, I feel okay. If it's a Chinese, I feel okay. Because at least for them, I know those are their behaviors. But my fellow black people, we are all in this together. So, anyway, I'm not meaning to say anything bad like they are bad. Not everybody is like that, but sometimes I have to talk on the things that happen to me. I have to talk about things. Okay, whenever I'm reviewing these videos, I laugh at my English. Because whenever I'm typing, with typing at least you can type, but when you talk, you can ask yourself, is this what I was speaking really? And you ask yourself. But those all are questions I ask myself. Sometimes I feel very tired. Very tired. Sometimes I wish I had a job, sometimes, for real. Sometimes I wish I had a job. Sometimes I really wish. But I'm coming from this difficult country, man, Uganda. Uganda, man, why don't you love some of us? I did everything according to the book, man. But it pains me sometimes to even see my... Okay, we all have different destinies. We all have different destinies, but it pains whenever you feel like you did everything according to the book. You went to school, you went up to university, and then it was all for nothing. It was all for nothing. It pains. And the society doesn't allow us to even talk about it. They want you to be in pain and you don't talk about it. I don't like the society in Uganda. I just don't like everything about Uganda. Today was so bad. Today I was speaking only bad things. Because they need to come out of me. Sometimes bad things need to come out of my mouth. To say bad things. And I feel, okay, that's done. I will not be talking about them anymore. Rather than them being in my heart. And I let them be there. They decay. No. I feel very tired. Tired from people staring at you. Tired from people looking at you. But the good thing God gave me, I thank God for my beauty. I thank God for my beauty. God, I really thank you for my beauty. So most people, when they look at me, the only thing they will be using against me is it's the way I'm dressed, maybe. But when they see me and I'm more beautiful than most of them, at least that is a plus. Thank you, God, for giving me beauty. Yes, people tell me that, and I believe it. So when people try to undermine me, they can only undermine me on the way I dress maybe on the materials, but they cannot undermine my body because I beat most of them. I'm proud, yes. At least I cannot imagine if I wasn't good looking. I'm trying to even get good looking more and more. I'm trying to dress to impress. Yes, money has to flow in my way, my life. These Africans, you need to show these Africans, man. You need to just prove them. These Africans. Not even Africans, the whole people in general. Anyway, I'm saying I love you. Yes. Don't disrespect me. Don't undermine me. Don't think what I'm saying, I don't understand what I'm saying. Don't think what I am doing, I don't understand what I'm doing. That my love for you will just run away. Because you have to make me feel safe. Remember? Remember, you have to make me feel safe being around you. Remember, you have to make me feel like you don't have to make me feel scared. Yes, like the way my father used to do it, to make me feel scared. No. Remember, you have to make me feel safe. Yes, I want to feel safe being around you. Yes, I've told you that I love you. Take good care after yourself. Take good care after the people you love. Me, I love my family. My family, I love it, yes. And if I had a way to look after them, I would. But they will not do me bad things. And I keep quiet. Yet for them, they have the freedom to do me the bad things. And me, I don't have the freedom to speak about what they are doing to me. That's very unfair. I love you. Take good care after yourself. Take good care after the people you love. Yes, you love yourself first. Yes, you always love yourself first. So I love you. Take good care after yourself.